Thanks so very much. And is there anything that you would like to tell me about the gallery that I haven't touched on?
No, I really would appreciate more focus on the fact that we do have these classes that, especially for those people who don't have camera skills, who want to understand how to use their camera. We are here. We are, like I said, that's really where my money's going to be coming from. It's not from the shows. I love the shows. And the shows actually just become the gravy of everything. And, you know, but also, too, I do want people to know that photography is an art form, that, you know, there are not many photography galleries in the South. I mean, if you're in New York City, you can walk in any block and find one. But here, you know, I am really the only gallery between here and Sarasota. I mean, between Tampa and Miami, there really are no other photo galleries that I know of that are specifically geared towards the photographic image. And so, you know, that's something that, you know, not to sound smug by me, and I think it's something really special that you have here that you can't. There's not one in Naples, not that I know of. And I don't really think there is one in Sarasota. I know there's certainly not one in Fort Charlotte. So I just think it's something that, you know, I would like people to know, like, you know, hey, Fort Myers has some unique things, and one of the things is that we have this type of gallery here in the classes. Those are my two main real goals for this year, is to get people to understand and to know that I'm here. You know, that downtown does not just exist on First Street. That there are other galleries on side streets as well, like Doc's Gallery and Howell and Color My World. You know, they're on side streets. And, you know, depending on how the flow is for the day or whatever, people kind of, you know, like this past art walk, I actually had a good flow because I had people were parking here to go to the tree lighting thing. So they were walking by and they were stopping in. But sometimes the flow's down there. Sometimes it all focuses down at that end. And so then another one comes down here. They get to French Connection. They go, oh, okay, let's eat, let's go home. It's like, wow, really? So parts of the things about, you know, the location, and it's not that far off the beaten path. And, you know, you can make your way down to the French Connection. You can make a half a block walk.
Back to the shows before we finish. How much are the 3-week courses?
Oh, yeah, the 3-week courses run $135.
Okay, and what about your one-night courses?
One-night courses usually run around $55.
Okay.
For the night.
And do you give like a list of materials that you need to bring and all that stuff, or?
Pretty much. For every class, all you really need is your camera and your manual. And depending on the class, like if it's a flash class, of course you need your flash. But it's not one of those things where you have to have all this stuff. Okay. You just need your camera and your manual, and then you're all set. Because we go over everything, and we, you know, we have handouts for them, and so that they can remember some of the things they've done. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it for that stuff.
All right, beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I'm excited to get this started and get this.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, my deadline's in a few days, so.
It's my very first article.
Oh, very nice.
I haven't had one yet.
Oh no.
I haven't